Welcome to my new home and headquarters, a great Indiana-built product. In the next 100 days, we will travel to all 92 Indiana counties. Then, we'll do it again and again, searching for ideas about the best ways to rebuild our state and for the homegrown talent to help us do it. Anyone who shares our determination to build a better Indiana is welcome in this RV and at the hundreds of places it will visit. So ladies and gentlemen, start the engine. We have 6 million neighbors to see. So, here at Elkhart. Yes, sir. A little over 2 hours. You know about the Capehart farm?
Capehart,
yeah.
Capehart.
Well, Homer Cape, but this is where the Cornfield Conference was. There's a historical monument there. This is the property where the huge national conference happened in, 1938.
Huh.
There were things about him I didn't know, though. He was really a major businessman. He acquired farmland, but he made his money in selling Wurlitzer organs and things like that.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
What did they do there in 38?
Oh, it was a famous event, the Cornfield Conference. It was his way of establishing himself politically here in the state. They invited every precinct committeeman. They wound up, however, with people from many states. It was credited with reviving the Republican Party, not just in Indiana, but nationally after FDR had waxed them twice in a row. And they had something like 50,000 people down there, sleeping in tents and rail cars. There's a rail line runs right through the property.
Wow.
Apparently they had, a bunch of Pullman cars on a siding there where the big shots stayed, and then the folk were staying right in the field. But there's a monument. They did a nice little monument on the site now. But
have you ever been in the Washington High School gym?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we went in the gym. I was over there talking to a class.
It is a great gymnasium.
The Hatchets.
Yeah, the Hatchets.
I am, of course, an honorary hot dog after our visit to Frankfurt.
Who?
I said, let the record show I am an honorary hot dog.
You are?
Yeah, after our visit to Frankfurt. Some think I was born for the role. The other great nickname that I'm not sure I ever knew the derivation of is the Alice's in Vincennes.
Yeah, what is it?
A Vincennes native back around the turn of the century wrote the best-selling play or maybe musical of 1900 or 01 or something like that. And the lead character was Alice. Her name's in the title. I don't remember now the name of the play, but it swept the nation, and it became the nickname of the school in the town.
Right.
Yeah, I know. It's good.
Today?
Well, we got this little meeting after, don't we?
Yeah, we have a little meeting afterwards. It is our privilege to have Mitch Daniels with us. He's making a 92 county tour. We appreciate Mitch being with us today. He's running for governor. He was a former director of the Office of Management and Budget. Please welcome Mitch Daniels. And I would like to just read a little handwritten note It says, "Dear Mitch, this is day one without my man Mitch. You'll be missed. Your knowledge, humor, and hard work made our team better. You'll be a great governor, just as you were a great husband and dad. All my best, George W. Bush." And I just want to
Probably answered this question so many times. Why you decided to do what you're doing? Because you had some pretty good jobs, and here you are running for the governor of Indiana, which I know, again, is a good job but a stressful job.
It's true that I didn't expect to do this. I've never run for political office and didn't anticipate doing it. I thought I'd go back to business when my enlistment with President Bush was over. If I were to sum it up, it was simply reading one too many newspaper stories about the decline of Indiana, the loss of jobs, loss of income, loss of economic hope.
Mitch, what's your analysis as to why Indiana slipped like it has over the last few years?
We didn't recognize that we have 49 tough competitors, not to mention a wide world beyond the United States, who were very, very busy wooing jobs and encouraging jobs, picking us clean, coming through Indiana physically, and wooing away our businesses. I think that in fairness to those who've been in responsibility, the bubble economy of the 90s kind of fooled us for a while, led us to think that things were not so bad. We didn't notice that we were slipping backwards. And then when the bubble burst, we fell hard. But that didn't have to happen, and I just refuse to believe that it has to continue.
Now that you're running for governor, what are some of the things you'd like to see in place? What direction can we go as far as any programs?
For me, everything starts with the need to strengthen our economy and rebuild it. If we don't have more people and businesses making more money in this state on which they can pay taxes, we won't fix our other problems. We've got a lot of folks, I meet them all the time, driving around in this Elkhart-built vehicle of ours. We stop and talk to people on the spur of the moment all the time, and I find all kind of folks who are been hit by the loss of Indiana economic strength, but they're ready to dust themselves off and do something different. We got to help them get trained to do it. We okay for time?
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get to do anything impromptu, but we're going to get there.
Well, don't be sure. Don't be sure. And I told him anybody that you'd vouch for was already to second base, as far as I was concerned. Yeah, I don't know. Aren't we going to be over your way soon? How can you not have good cell coverage up here? I don't understand that. I'm a courthouse expert, you know.
That's right. Mitch, this is my father, Elmer Glick.
How are you, Mr. Glick? Mitch, good seeing you. You're proud of her, aren't you?
Why, sure.
Yeah, why, sure.
Got to. I need her help every once in a while.
Well, can't you just order her around?
Not really.
Oh, time for that's gone by, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
This is Maggie from the Sun Times.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, very well.
Okay. Maggie, huh? Mitch. Yeah, nice seeing you. How's the paper? How's the newspaper biz?
Fun.
Is it? How long you been doing this?
About a year.
Yeah? You been in journalism before that or something else? Yeah, where?
In North Carolina, actually.
Hey, an import. I love these. We've run into far too many of the other side.
know,
So
that's
what brought you up? What brought you up?
Family. Judge George Brown.
Your Honor, nice to see you. Good seeing you.
Our county prosecutor.
Hey,
Nice
Jeff.
to meet you, Mr. Daniels. How
Yeah,
are you?
Mitch, I'm fine.
Good, Mitch.
No low contendere. Is that?
No, look.
Yeah. Yeah, we surrender. Okay, I'll take over here.
You're gonna take her over?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Oh, you see, you made a mistake on this. No, I don't know. What's your name?
I'm Bev Elliott.
Hey, Bev, Mitch. Nice
to
seeing you.
meet you. How are you doing? You like
Not
the
bad.
range?
Oh, yeah. Always have. Haven't been here in quite a while, but pretty town. And a good courthouse.
Yeah.
Are you giving out money too?
No, actually, I'm sending someone's sentencing down to the jail so they can serve their time.
I've never run for office before. Susan was reminding me I've been called to duty more than once. Step right up. We're about to have a drawing for $1 million. You may want to. But I never expected to do this. I I spent the last 15 years in business until George Bush drafted me.
I'll be putting it on there.
Well, I trust. Halt there. An unsuspecting voter. Hi.
Linda Bone, I'm going to be here.
Linda? Mitch.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. So, you're smiling. You must have just won.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me chase you down back there, Barb. Okay. I'm just kidding. Mitch Daniels.
Nice to meet you.
I knew you were working hard on something. I saw you appear back there, and so you're Sally? Mitch.
How are you?
Yeah, you were. Well, I almost had an escapee, Your Honor. Tim, it's the reason I'm doing something I never expected to do and running for public office. I just got tired of reading stories about the decline of Indiana, the loss of jobs, loss of income, loss of our best young people. And it won't be easily reversed, but I'm convinced it didn't have to happen and that we can do better. I think we have to build a much more job-friendly environment in this state. That means tax policy, regulatory policy. We got to start making our infrastructure decisions, highways and bridges and so forth, based not on political relationships and cronyism, but on which ones are most likely to bring new economic activity. And we've got to retrain a lot of our workers to do new things. And I wish I could tell you LaGrange is unique in some way and having lost some jobs, but in fact it's completely typical.
You've been talking to a lot of county officials as you tour, I'm sure. What are they saying to you about the financial crunch that they're in, and especially about the things that the state sometimes passes along to counties and without the money to take care of them?
It's a very common complaint, and it's very justified. Now, frankly, the sort of a game of old maid that they play in government. The federal government imposes responsibilities on the state very often without money to pay for them. Of course, in the end, all the money comes from the same place, the American taxpayer. Oh no, it happened. Okay, we surrender, officer.
Mr. Daniels, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice to see you.
How are
again.
you, Sheriff?
Good,
nice to
man.
see you.
Met you down Muncie here several.
Yeah, exactly. Good seeing you again. It's not going to get me out of this ticket, though, huh?
Only not today.
Well,
Had numerous complaints on this vehicle parked here.
well-
Not enough signatures on it was a
Oh,
problem.
is that right?
Exactly right.
Well, we can fix that, We met a lot of folks in there who said they'd like to sign, but I'm Mitch Daniels.
It's nice
Hey, Mary, nice to see you. So, you want to sign up? If we get a few signatures, I might beat the rap here. Continue to see an awful lot of your friends and colleagues out there. I think we'll probably have another meeting or two along the way. And I've run into folks who didn't make it to the first one want to do it when we do it again. So.
Well, we sure appreciate the opportunity to sit down and listen to some of the views and concerns that we've got.
Yeah.
And it was nice just to have somebody sit and listen.
Well, no, very useful to me. So we'll have to do it now and then.
Sure.
So,
Well, if we can help with anything else, let us know.
All right, well...
Like I said, if you want to take care of that.
Yeah, I'm
court
sorry
case
about that.
listed,
Yeah,
so-
okay, okay, excellent.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks, Sheriff. As both a parent, just as a sort of an observer, I'm not sure how to feel about the number of kids working. I guess in general, for the reason you gave, I think it's a positive thing, although...
A lot of positives with a kid getting out
Yeah,
and earning a few bucks, learning responsibility,
yeah,
learning what a real life is like,
right.
and particularly with a parent's permission that says, yeah, I'd love my kid to work two, maybe 3 nights a week. My concern is for 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
If I have a 15-year-old that works till 7:01, I get fined. More than 3 hours a night after school night, I get fined. Yet that same kid can play in a football game and bash his head across, till 10, 11 o'clock at night, or go to a school dance till 11 o'clock at night. But I'm seeing a lot of kids coming in at 15 where they're right at the formative age,
Right.
where they want to get out and make a little money.
Right.
It's not what the kid wants, not what their parents want. But if that kid works till 7:01,
Right.
somebody's going to come in from the government and fine me $100.
Has that actually happened, or you're just saying theoretically it
No,
could?
it happened one time.
Really?
It hasn't happened twice. So if a 15-year-old walks in the door, tell them I'm not going to give you a job because I can't afford to take the risk of somebody coming in from the state government saying, oh, this kid worked till 7:01, here's your $100 fine. but I come across this courtyard every night in the summertime, and 15-year-olds are lined up here skateboarding because they have nothing better to do. So if I want to give them a job where they can learn some responsibility, learn some fiscal responsibility, earn a few bucks for the car they want to get in the next year, you know, their options have been shot down a little bit. I just think it's something I'll be proud of.
That's interesting. I got to honestly say, it's the first that particular items come up. I remember I've talked to people about length of school year and things like that that impinge on the employment of younger people. But well, that's interesting.
Just want to voice concern.
So the rules that affect you are 3 hours after school or after 7 o'clock. Either one.
After 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
No way after 7 o'clock. 14 or 15. And
you got kids?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a 15-year-old that was in a track meet till 10:30. I was picking her up in the rain.
Right.
That's fine. She go to school dance. That's fine. But you know, if she worked past 7:01, the employer was in trouble.
I can't argue with the common sense of what you're saying.
Well, and if the parents, say, you know, hey, I'd like my kid to work till 8 o'clock tonight. He's doing good in school. Maybe 2 nights a week. That'd be great.
All right.
I don't know. Just a thought.
Well, tell me your name again.
Dan Lovell.
Dan Lovell. Yes, sir, Dan. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. We'll see you again, I hope. You listed our address as the State House, and our operator's license is Gov-1.
What's the trial date?
I like
when we're coming back?
I like a sheriff with a sense of humor.
That sheriff.
When they get you for real, they don't have a sense of humor. It was fun.
Oh,
Good seeing you.
Take care.
See you again soon. What's the deal? I mean, what's so...
You should be taking a left on County Road. What is that?
That, 400 South?
Yeah, we passed County Road 400 South yet?
I haven't been looking.
You just been enjoying the ride, huh?
I have, to be honest.
You really haven't worked that hard yet today, Ben.
I don't see 3.
Sweat.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a good little watering hole there.
Huh?
There's a good watering hole there.
Yeah, we going back to your roots, Ben?
Ben says he used to deliver ice there.
I used to deliver ice there in
is that right?
In high school.
Turn left.
Well, it could be like the, Return of the Conquering Hero.
I recall they had a video store right up here. The saloon video stop, yep.
One-stop video.
Pizza plus ice cream.
There's a original family dining and pub right there.
Stroh.
Got a bank.
This is it. This is Stroh.
Famous fish of Stroh, it says here. Is that where you delivered your ice?
Yep,
Well,
right here. We gotta go in right
we
here.
better go in and see if they remember you.
I dealt with,
Hey, man, how are you? You guys see our RV back there?
Yeah, it's all signed up and everything.
You want to sign it? We need a couple signatures from Stroh. Might have to be you.
Cool, let's do it. Yeah, come on, let's go. Read 9.
So what's your guys' names?
I'm Michael.
Michael. Mitch Daniels. Squeeze,
Nice to
Michael.
meet you.
Yeah, good meeting you. That's more like it. She probably squeezes harder than you do. What's your name?
Kayla.
Hey, Kayla. How are you? She did, too, by the way. Teach him, will you? What's your name?
Seth.
Seth. Yeah, now he knows how. All right, come on down. You all can sign. And we're just up this way meeting people, and so we thought we hadn't been through Stroh, except this guy used to deliver ice in here, so. Yeah, we got Michael and Seth. Come on.
You a Buckeye?
Yeah.
Hoosier now, though?
Yeah.
That's good.
Been a Hoosier for
You think these guys?
4 years.
Think these guys did well enough to earn a shirt?
I think so.
Well then,
You guys, let me get you guys a couple of t-shirts.
huh? If you'll wear them, you can have them.
Oh, yeah, we'll wear 'em.
Oh, I'll wear it.
Do you mind if we leave our rig in front of your house for a minute? That's fine. Okay, all right. Michael, study hard. Kenny, good to see you.
How you guys doing?
We're good, we're good.
Good.
My buddy who drives the rig there used to deliver ice to that box right there. And so he told me that, his route used to come near here. I said, look, I want to go see Stroh, where you used to work, so.
That's why I said, how we get so popular?
Yeah, well, we go a little bit everywhere. Hey, like they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I'm Mitch Daniels.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm Rose Graham.
Rose, nice to meet you. There's a Rose across the street I just met, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there's another Rose in town.
Well, she lives in that house straight across there.
Oh, that's
with a
her
little
name.
kid. With,
Okay,
yeah,
that
nice
never
lady.
know her.
Well, when we pulled up, these kids got all excited,
Yeah.
came riding up on their bikes.
What's that? Yeah. I used to deliver ice.
You, ma'am?
To the video stop down there.
You're giving your shirts away?
Well, we usually get a little donation for them, but I think in honor of Stroh, we better just turn them over.
I've never been to Stroh before.
Where are you from?
Conway City.
Oh, yeah, I've been down. I was down there about 3 Saturdays ago. So did you buy the fish sandwich recipe when you bought the place? I mean,
It's the same recipe. Oh, I see.
Man, he works up
yeah.
this way.
But that was kind of the signature even at the time you bought the place. Only Mitch anybody had ever heard of was a guy on television named Mitch Miller, a very, very popular TV show, Sing Along with Mitch. It was on for several years. It was, and he was a band leader. He had like a little goatee thing. You remember this?
Oh, yeah.
That's the only Mitch anybody had ever heard of. Now, I notice now it's a little more common in, you know, they're naming more young boys.
I know a few Mitches.
But, you know, our age, no. There you go.
Okay.
You do. 1,
Where did you get that hood?
3.
All right, sports fans, we're gonna get on down the road.
Okay.
I'm
all
glad.
right.
I'm glad.
you came in.
Glad we stopped.
Nice to meet
It was
you.
very nice meeting you. Good luck to y'all. Kenny, you too.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Laura, I enjoyed meeting you.
We sure
See you again.
appreciate the shirts.
Well, if you'll wear them and tell your friends, we will consider it a nice, a good investment. Billie Jean.
Thank you.
Bye, Della.
Bye. On your campaign.
Why, thank you. Thank you. Well, who knows? Maybe we're out every day. We might come back this way. Never get your first name, but I'm still glad to see you.
Raymond.
I got it. It's Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah. Hi, man. Yeah, it's me.
It's Mitch Perkins.
You're kidding me.
That's right.
Well, there's not very many of us. Shake. Squeeze. Atta boy.
I'm Todd Perkins.
Hey, Todd, how are you doing?
Good.
Now, how come you picked that name?
Well, I don't know. We kind of liked it. We were looking for...
You know, it's becoming a little more common. When I was a kid, I was just talking about this to a lady in there. When I was a kid, the only Mitch anybody had ever heard of was the band leader, Mitch Miller. He had a TV show that was very popular. My dad, you know, I'm a junior. My dad gave it to me.
We have 3 MPs, so Matthew, Mitchell, and Michael. So that's why part of the reason why we picked Mitchell.
The same, all our girls have the same initials.
I don't know if that's a wise thing or not now, but well, anyway, I call him my man Mitch a lot. That's all.
Do you?
Size. I said we're gonna have to get a picture taken.
You give us your address, we'll mail you a T-shirt from Mitch, because, I mean, this is my man Mitch.
I know, we got to
That's what I tell him all the time. We live on a farm just west of town here.
Yeah, how big are you?
Oh, farm about 3,000 acres.
Yeah, that's pretty,
About 180 cows.
yeah.
Hey, Mitch.
Well, maybe we passed it. We passed a big spread right down here. We were admiring that. That's you.
I was feeding the cows and I saw you go by. I said, we're gonna have to go downtown and see if you stop.
We took a good look.
We don't get too many candidates for governor coming to Stroh.
Well, we go a lot of places that don't see a lot of traffic, but
We're glad you came through.
came all the way to Stroh to meet a Mitch. This is good. This is real good.
He's in kindergarten this year, so he'll be able to tell a kindergarten class tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. If I can get your guys' mailing address, we'll be sure to mail you one.
That's their farm back up the road, Ben, that we were talking about.
Oh, that's a beautiful farm.
Yeah, it is. Hey, did you get a picture with my man Mitch here? Well, come on.
We need to go over by the sign.
All right, yeah, come on. Can you write your name? Do you know how to write your name? Get it.
Here we go.
I want you to put your name on here, too. There's a
What's your older boy's name?
thing for
Matthew.
Mitch.
Matthew, Michael, and Mitch.
Don't get run over there, Ben. All right, look at my man right here. Look at Ben right there.
1, 2, 3. One more, Mitch.
You milking the cow? No, not yet.
Last year I drank a couple of them.
Really? Your daddy show you how?
I learned it from him.
You're gonna learn a lot from him if you pay attention. If you pay close attention to what your dad says, you will learn a lot. This your brother? Yeah. Oh, it's really another Perkins, huh? Mitch Daniels.
Eric Perkins.
Eric, good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. We were admiring your place, or his place, coming down. And
He runs the elevator here.
I mean, this is pretty much a Democratic
Oh,
party.
not necessarily.
Well,
so if it
there's still
is.
quite a few.
But that's all right.
But no, that's what I mean.
That's
That's
all
that's
right.
a good thing. That
We're not.
Grange County is not Democrat.
No.
It's Milford Township.
Right.
Yeah.
More so.
Well,
We got a lot of people that grew
we-
up in Hazard, Kentucky that moved up here.
Yeah.
Good people.
Well, kind of shape the state's in. I think we're going to have a lot of people who will make an exception,
I think so too.
and so we're not giving up on anybody.
right.
That's your dad?
That's Dad.
I told him.
Well, oh, is that right? Well, might as well get the whole family while we're here. Are these guys wrecking the family farm as bad as I heard? We heard they were making a mess of things, so we came down to see if it was really as bad as the rumors.
No.
No.
I just came down to see if you had a plan to lower the property tax and a lot of other
That was the first
taxes.
thing he was gonna say.
Yeah, well, I think we'll probably have to try to get out of the property tax at least as far as we can. Probably not all the way, but
I mean,
but the trick's got to be, though, you know, you're gonna we cut everything that you can find to cut, and I'm sure there's plenty there that hadn't been dealt with yet. But at some stage, you probably wind up replacing. If you did that, you'd wind up replacing the property tax with other things. You just want to make sure you don't do it in a way that drives more jobs away. That's the only issue. It'd be, and so I think we got to go a little slow there.
We have to somehow quit spending so much.
Of course.
That's
You know.
the solution.
What kind of year you have?
Good year.
Good. An honest man at last. I've been a lot of guys, you know, a lot of farmers say, oh, not bad. I know what that means. That means pretty darn good, but.
We got an excellent crop coming in. Beans went to 646 today.
That was on the board.
We got most of ours sold ahead of time,
Yeah.
but then,
Right. What'd you lock in at?
oh, we locked in
575 to 550.
contracts all along.
That's not bad.
No, we thought it was worth locking in.
Yeah. Anyway, good luck to you. Thanks for coming by, and
Don't forget this corner of the state when you get elected governor.
will not. Will not.
Clean those.
Take care of my namesake there, huh? Yeah, we'll do it. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Well, I think we left a dent in Stroh.